If you imagine that there's a tree, and somewhere on one of the branches of this tree is one bird, and the bird is building a nest. It's got babies in the nest, and it goes off to get food, worms, and it's building the house and so on. And that this bird represents our dynamic life as human beings. Building a nest, building a home, learning about life, having a family, taking care of your family, thinking about the future, preparing for the different seasons, all these things represents the activity of life. That most people, of course, they feel, yes, I have to live, I've got to have a job, I have to look after my family. I'm going to call that the first bird. On another branch just above sits another bird, identical looking. But this bird is not building anything at all. It's just quietly looking. It can see everything the first bird is doing, but is also aware of the sky and the space and the life. But he's not doing, he's not building. So this second bird relates to that capacity in us to observe the actions of life, even the actions of your own body, the dreams and the aspirations of the mind and the conditioning and all of this. No? The second bird only observes them, is aware of them. But in being aware of them with detachment, he also becomes aware of himself. So, the second bird is the heart of the first bird. He lives inside the first bird also, in the tree of life. Let's put it like that. First bird for a long time believes this is all my life I have to do, and this is what's my life, I have a purpose, I take care of my family, I want to travel, I want to see the world, I want to do this, and blah, 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 blah. But he's not deeply in contact with his own nature. When he learns to observe, one comes to see that, wait a second, all the activities that are going on, they are perceivable, just like I can perceive someone else doing something. I can perceive the actions and activities happening out of this body. I can perceive the care and my own concept, what I believe, my ideas, my ideology, my religion, my belief system. All this, there's an awareness in which these movements are playing. He's beginning to observe. Once you shift from the position of just the doer, even the doer sometimes is thinking, but he's still in the doer. I am the doer mode of consciousness. It is also consciousness, but it's much more limited, much more dense, a bit claustrophobic even sometimes. But from the second bird position, he's able to observe more, the more detached, and because of this, he's experiencing and perceiving in a much wider space. The life does not seem to be so pressurized when looking from the place of the witnessing. You see, like this. When you're looking from a more stable place, the dynamic activity take on more depth. There's less wastage. There's more a synchronicity, a harmony. It feels very good. But it is possible to start to sleep there also, that you feel too comfortable now, everything seems to be going well. A sage is that one in whom even the second bird gradually becomes a thing to be witnessed also. You see? Now people might say, but why? Things are beautiful now. Why you want to go further? There is just some compulsion. It's the nature of life that there's a natural attraction as you become more open to complete your journey into the heart. Not just to know about God, not just to meet God occasionally. There's a saying, we want to taste the honey, you don't want to be the honey. But here, You are tasting the honey, and you are also the honey. More and more, more and more. It takes time for the human mind to stabilize in its own source.